Hey guys, DynomyteEX here with Warframe. Like, if anyone who's been a long-term subscriber to my channel, you'd know that I play Warframe, and I've been playing it for quite a while. So this is just my set of videos to show you how to play certain frames, the mod builds I use for them, and just to improve yourself as a Warframe player. This is for rookies or people like mid part of the game who've got like a lot of stuff but don't really know what they're doing, sort of thing. I completely relate to that because for like my most part of playing Warframe, I've been using my Rhino Prime build. And I've realised, well, it took me until like 2 years ago to realise that not only have I not been doing mods properly, but also that it was just pure luck and determination that I've gotten that far. Because I basically did not know what I was doing when it came to like mods. It was just how I played. So this is just to help benefit you. I'll be showing my Rhino Prime first. If you guys want to see any specific Warframes, tell me. I do only have some specific Prime Warframes, and I'll go into that around about the end of the video. But right now, let's just focus on Rhino. So before I get into like battling, this is like my Rhino build. This is not the best build you can have. This is just the build I use and it works for me. So if you want to use it, by all means, there it is there. Steel charges is there because this is a attack Rhino. A lot of people use like different types of Rhino. So you've got the defense Rhino, you've got the speed Rhino. This is the attack Rhino, what I use. So it's pure domination when it comes to attack. So I'm mainly using my melee weapon when it comes to this frame. So I use this just to deal more damage. Power drift again is just for the ability to strength, and then it gives you the chance to resist knockdown, but with Rhino here, you don't really need that. It's just to get your ability strength up. Vitality and redirection, steel fiber, the classic three that you always use. I know you can probably get like a primed version of each one of these, but right now I'm just how it is now. If I'm wrong about that, please tell me in the comments below, because I know a lot about Warframe, but there's always stuff I can learn. Like, I'm one of those kind of characters. Intensify is just to get that ability strength higher, so that's for your Rhino Stomp, that's for your Roar. It's just to get those stronger. It also, what I noticed as well, it also improves your steel fiber mode. So when Rhino clads himself in ferrite, I believe it is, so you know, the iron skin, using intensify, that makes it just a bit stronger, so you can take a little bit more than just 100 shots. Ability efficiency, again, that helps. So that makes it so it doesn't cost you as much to use the iron skin and all the other mods. Armored agility to get your speed up, because let's be honest, Rhino is a slow character. However, it also increases his armor, so it's just getting that tank build. Flow is just get you higher energy. And rage, I know some people will disagree with me on using it. It's not a necessary mod, but I like to use it because then I got into a lot of situations where after I've used iron skin, it goes away because they've just mowed it down. I've got no energy to get it back, so if I'm getting blasted by bullets, I've just got that extra chance to get the iron skin back. Bear in mind, if I'm in that situation, I'll probably get milled before I get the chance, but still, it's like nice to have it there. This build is basically, you can use this build, and if you had to change something, just change the rage. It doesn't really need to be there. You can change it with basically anything, because rage is just to give you that extra HP bonus. It doesn't affect your stats. So if you want to use something else, by all means. I will be thinking of adding Umbral and Vitality sooner or later, just purely because it's a much better choice than Vitality right now. But as I've got it quite a low level, I'm just going to leave it as it is. My Arc of Plasma, so that's my primary. This is probably one of the best guns in the game. Right now I'm still doing the build for this, but as it is now, it's actually pretty good. So if you want to take this, by all means. Again, I would say that the only thing you would really want to change on this, if it had to be changed, was Fatal Acceleration, because you don't really need that with a flight speed, but it's a good build as it is. It's a really swipe kind of field, so this is a kind of an area based kind of attack gun. So if that goes into your like kind of playstyle, by all means use my mod set or just play around with it. But a necessary thing I would say you'd want is either not full contact. You would want Hell's Chamber and point blank, at least in your mod set. AK Lex Prime is possibly the most annoying gun to get, because you have to get not only the blueprint to make AK Lex Prime, but you also need 2 blueprints for Lex, so you can make 2 Lexes, which then make you AK Lex Prime. And that sounds simple, but when you look at the blueprints for each part, and then you have to do that twice for Lex, and then you actually have to put them together, it is actually hard and more annoying than it seems. For players like me, it's just like, oh, I've got to get this done quickly. But for like newbies, like I can imagine that's going to be a little bit annoying. Oh yeah, if you play Warframe on the PlayStation, that's what I play it on, by all means hit me up. My PSN is the same as my account name. I'm part of a new alert. I'm part of a clan already, so if you've got a clan, don't expect me to join in it. But if you want to join my clan, just hit me up and I'll add you. It's quite a slow clan because the original people who led it have all stopped playing Warframe because they've gotten to that stage where they feel like they don't want to play anymore. I'm not at that stage, so if it has to, I would leave I would leave it, and then we can just make our own like dojo. But as it is now, you have to join mine. And the best, possibly the best weapon in the game, Fragor Prime. It's one of my favourite hammers. It is the best hammer to use. The mods that I'm using right now is possibly the best you can use for it. As you can see, I can still improve some of it, so it's only going to get better from here. I definitely recommend this build for hammers, let alone just a Fragor Prime. If you've got any weapons like swords, use some of what I've got here, but don't use them all. So body count, not necessarily you need to use in like swords. Blood Rush definitely use. Berserker definitely use. It just improves it that much, because you notice you start from quite a slow speed. Well, how I've got it, mine's never slow, but you start from slow and then you're just going like blitzing fast, so definitely use that build. And with that, let's get started and I'll show you how to be a Rhino. Okay, guess I'll just wait for this one to stop. Okay guys, so how you want to be a Rhino is you want to do one of 2 things. Always use your iron skin, which is always the second ability. Now you're impenetrable, you can't be hurt. Second, start running. There are only 2 sets you really want to. There's only 2 real things you want to use when it comes to this build. Well, not build. You want to use only 2 abilities when it comes to your frame, and that is your second ability, Iron Skin, and that is your 4th ability, Rhino Stomp. If you're in a team, by all means use Raw. Doesn't really help when you're by yourself like I am right now. And your Horn Rush is not really an ability you would use all the time. Doesn't mean you can't use it, it's just not a continuous ability. So I'm doing a survival mission right now, and let's just see. I'll show you. So we're going this way. Archoplasma, 1 shot. 1 shot. 1 shot. Smack. AK Lex, 1 shot. And by the way, if you're wondering what mission this is a survival mission on the Eris planet. So this is like the last planet you can actually unlock, depending on how you play. But I know what you're here for. You want to see the Fragor. And just like that, this is just built for Infested. You can still smite corpses, anything like Grineer, Corpus, but Infested is where you feel the best. Want to use your Stomp? Use your Stomp. Notice that mine is not really a Stomp build, so it won't really kill anything. It will just stun it. But that's the whole point. You want to stun it so you can hit it. Right? That is how my Rhino works. You're here to hit it, you're not here to kill it straight away. Also, you need to learn the combos when it comes to the hammer, because you can't just keep smashing the attack buttons. It just doesn't work like that. You want to hit it for what it's worth, because then you'll be pulling off combos like that which can swipe a whole area. Also, avoid like falling into like spaces where, well, having things where your iron skin will be you know, taken away too fast. So like with corpus, you've got the blockers which can actually stop. You know that they block all Warframe abilities. That immediately gets rid of your iron skin, which can put you very like. You're gonna be in danger if that happens. So you need to make sure you always got a ranged weapon on you. You can't just be a pure primary. I mean melee Rhino. But with that said, you can always just kill them with your weapons. So guys, that was how to Rhino. So I know this wasn't like a proper like how to show you kind of play, because that's the thing about Warframe, that you can always play as your own kind of Warframe. It's not just set to how the character is. You can always play it in your own way. Obviously there are like wrong ways and there are right ways, so me saying that you can always play it your own way, obviously don't play a Warframe in its wrong way. So don't try to use Rhino and try to be a stealth character, because you're not going to be. He's the loudest one. And with some cases you got the mod sets where they're always selected, and Rhino has one which when he falls from a high height he literally makes a massive seismic wave. So there's literally no way this guy can be a stealth frame. He can be fast, don't get me wrong, and you can use him on like spy missions where you can just need to get to one place fast. But if you're doing sneak arounds, don't expect this guy to be any good because he's just too loud. But me saying that, hope you've enjoyed the video, and regardless if anyone watches this or not, I'll be doing other Warframe characters. So if you do want any specific ones first, don't worry, I'll wait for. Oh damn, I hate that Audis. Like and subscribe. Also, tell me in the comment section how much you hate Audis like me. And if you want to join my clan, look out for that logo, or just hit me up on PlaySN. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.